Well, I haven't been posting my spams if you didn't know.
Well, you're gonna post on it.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ellia and Olivia Out Loud. Today we have a very special guest, my number one cookie, Chloe McClendon.
Hey guys.
Chloe, thank you so much for being here today. We really appreciate you coming on and talking to us. So tell us why you're here.
Well, one thing about me that I think everyone kind of knows is I'm a lover of school lunch. If you've ever been in the lunch line and been pushed over to your face, it's probably because of me running in the line. So we're talking about my favorite school lunches.
Yep.
So you'd consider yourself to be a credible source? Like, what are your...
My credentials, honestly, for loving school lunch has been since freshman year. I just have always gotten school lunch. Sometimes I bring my lunch, but that's my off days. But I just love school lunch. It's my favorite thing in the world. I love seeing the lunch ladies every single day. Just, yeah.
Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So what exactly do you love about school lunch?
I think my favorite thing about school lunch is the different options we get every single day. There's just so many you can choose from and so many different things you can get, and that's just what
So would you say that's inspired you to talk about this topic?
Yes, that has honestly inspired me. And honestly, what really inspires me is how great I feel after eating school lunch. And it just really gets me through my day knowing I have a great lunch to have. From first block, that's all I think about, honestly.
Really?
No, I get
So
it.
when I wake up, I'm like, oh, what am I going to have for lunch today? What are the ladies cooking up for me?
Second block too?
Second vlog, that's all I'm thinking about also.
Third block,
Win
and then
time
you
for
reminisce
chicken?
over it.
Yeah. And then after lunch, I'm like, oh, that was so good. Guys, that lunch was so good.
So who is your favorite lunch lady?
I have no idea. I have no idea their name.
Well, like, would you say, like, there's one that, like, you remember every time?
Oh, my favorite lunch lady, honestly, is the one that checks me out almost every single time, and she calls me Cleo, and it's the cutest thing ever, and it really, really gets me going. It really makes me happy, and I just know she puts a lot of love in that food. So, yeah.
We love her. Cleo lover.
Cleo lover.
Shout out to... Oh wait, you're Cleo. That's
Apparently.
fine. Yeah.
So what's your experience, like, going through the lunch line? Like, what would you say it's like?
Honestly, I think the lunch line is pretty stressful, if I'm not gonna lie. I really do like when Yolanda is running the line because she just lets everyone go at the same time because it's like the Hunger Games, honestly. And it really shows what Staley is like. It's just a big community coming together for our lunch.
When it comes to food,
Yeah,
it's scary sometimes, though.
it is a little scary, but the lunch ladies and everyone does a really good job managing it and yelling at everyone to get in line and not cut. So, yeah, they do a good job.
Why do you think that people love school lunch so much at Staley High School compared to other high schools?
I think, honestly, people love it because of how different it is from other school lunches and stuff. Because, I mean, we get tater tots every single day. We have so many different options. We have cold food, we have hot food, and, like, pizza every single day. Because, I mean, who doesn't want all of that? So.
And I like the little thing they do where it's like the same thing every week, like on the same day. Like, I honestly, like, I love that. Like,
You can have your trustworthy things.
Yes,
It's
you
like,
know
oh,
what's gonna be
Tuesday,
there.
I know exactly what I'm going to get. Wednesday, I know what I'm going to get. It's never a surprise.
Except low-key, the surprise was when they changed Bosco sticks.
To Thursdays.
But now it's Tuesdays and Thursdays.
No, they just change it up every other week.
That's like...
Don't worry, I study the lunch calendar.
Do you have it printed out?
No, but I do look at it quite often.
Do you have it bookmarked?
No, but it will say most recent sometimes. Or like most viewed or like something like that. It really gets me going when I look at it. Really makes me sad when I see that.
Okay, what's your most, like, underrated lunch, like, opinion, like, in your opinion?
Okay, hot take. The Thanksgiving meal is literally so good every single year. And I know some people just like really don't like stuffing or like
stuffing's good.
honestly anything that they put in that, but that's their fault because I love all the foods that they give us. Like the chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes, delicious. The stuffing, so perfect. I love stuffing.
Yes,
so.
me as well.
I just think the Thanksgiving food needs to come around more often because it's so good every single year.
I feel like when you randomly have like cakes and stuff, everyone gets so happy.
Yeah,
Like,
like
it's
the
so-
random little cakes are always like a treat.
Yes,
like,
you're
a
like,
treat.
oh my god.
I wonder like why.
They made like a pumpkin cake with like
I
cream
saw
cheese
that.
frosting one time, and I just remember all my friends were like going crazy.
Was it really that good?
I didn't try it, but I know I
I
didn't.
thought you loved school lunch.
I should have too. I
I
saw it
don't-
and I didn't try it.
I know. I don't know why I didn't try it. I really do apologize. But Cody Bland, shout out to him, literally was like going crazy. He got 2 more slices. I swear.
Maybe they just randomly do that because they're like, I feel like the kids deserve it. Which
I
is-
wonder if it's foods class that makes it.
That's true. That could
Who?
be.
Foods class?
Like
or like
Pro
Pro
Start.
Start?
Or like Pro Start.
But I doubt it. I know it's those lunch ladies putting lots of love.
Yes.
Because sometimes I just like, I'm in the lunch line and I just see something so random spawn into the middle bar
Yeah,
right.
section.
I'm like,
And I'm like, hello?
Like, where did we get this
Hello?
from? I didn't know
And like,
that.
why weren't we notified?
right.
Like, imagine missing school that day.
Imagine,
And finding out
someone
everyone
like
of your
snaps
friends.
you a sheet cake and you just start bawling.
I would be so upset.
I would be really upset.
But thankfully, that's not gonna happen to us this year.
No, because we're gonna be here every day.
Every day.
In that lunch
on the lookout
line.
for that cake.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think like the lunchroom should bring back or start again?
Something I think we should bring back that we used to have in elementary school and middle school was the pretzels and cheese. It was literally so good. It was, I mean, controversially, it was kind of sometimes a hit or miss. Sometimes the pretzel was really bad. But I just know I can trust our lunch ladies to
Right.
make it good every single time. And I think we need to bring it back because it was perfect. It was so good. So,
Run it back, guys.
yeah,
Bring the
bring
pretzel.
that back.
What do you
Bring the
think-
pretzel back.
What do you think we can do about it?
Might just have to go talk to them down there.
We could.
Do you think they control, like,
Maybe the school district does. But like I feel like if like people
Well, it's the same. Yeah, it definitely has to be the school board or school district because Winnetonka, all of them have the same lunch menu.
Yeah.
Mm.
But like I feel like if we had it before, we can bring it back. We can run it back.
Agreed.
I agree.
We got this, guys.
Okay, one more question. Any other final thoughts you'd like to share about school lunch? Anything that you feel like you didn't get to really speak on that you'd like to make known to the Staley High School student population?
Something I would like to bring up is the salad. Delicious every single time. I like when they like already put the dressing on there and stuff. I actually do eat that because I know it just sounds like I think about the main course, and I know a lot of people just throw away their fruit that they have to get. But honestly, we always have really good fruits and vegetables in our thing. Like the grapes, eat every single time. I think grapes are in need. Cucumbers are always there. The bell peppers. I like when they have the bell.
I was about to say
I
that.
love when they have the bell peppers because it's like, okay, we have something fresh, something good on there. So yeah, I would like to add that. That's always very good.
It actually makes me sad when they just throw their fruit away.
I know.
Like, cause I am a fruit lover. I'm so.
I know, I am a fruit
And when I
lover.
just see people like dump it, I'm like, oh my god, that's like. such a
Sometimes I will
waste.
save my bananas for my mom.
Okay.
Right, she's gonna love the banana.
I have like a confession I want to make on here because I definitely like I just want to like clear like I have an embarrassing thing to say and I feel like if I just say it on here like everybody will know exactly what's going on and like nobody can judge me. But like it is
We
true.
listen and we don't
judge.
judge. Go.
It is true that I am obsessed with the oranges. And yes, last year I put so many oranges on my tray that my tray cracked and broke in half and spilled on the floor.
Wait,
That
like the
did happen.
mandarin oranges?
Yes.
I love them too.
They're so good.
I'm not judging.
Okay, good.
I thought you were just talking about like normal
Every time,
oranges.
every single time, like there's oranges on the menu, like I literally, no, yeah, the mandarin ones, like the ones you get out of the can. Every single time they're on the menu, I literally like fill out like 4 of like I have like my name on like the main little thing,
That's honestly insane.
and then like I get 4 like little like.
Because
servings.
those are a thing that I put on my tray and I don't touch.
What?
I don't think
What?
they're bad. I don't think they're bad, but I'll eat like 4 and I don't
You're
need to eat
kidding.
any more of them.
I actually love mandarin oranges.
No, that's, like,
that
my
was
favorite
That
thing.
was my stuff when I was like young.
Like,
the little cups.
they're
I was like,
so
Yes,
good.
chug those, bro.
The other day I packed my lunch and I was like gonna eat it, and then my friend was like, Ellia, like there's oranges, and I was like, okay, like I'm
Skip
literally
the
gonna
lunch.
buy. I went to the lunch line. It was like a day. Not that I didn't like it. It just wasn't my favorite
Yeah.
option,
Mm.
and so I still ate it, the unfavorite option, because I needed my oranges, and like I, you know.
I get it, yeah. I totally get it.
We all have our thing.
What are your thoughts on the milk? Do you ever partake?
I never partake. I do not like milk. I used to be an avid milk lover. when I would eat popcorn. But ever since then, sorry.
That's such a combo.
Sorry, that's such a random thing to
No, it's
bring
like-
up. But
I see the
I used to literally like have a glass of milk and popcorn whenever I was like a kid for like 8 years. I
used to drink milk a lot too.
But I think the chocolate milk is fine. I think if I see people drinking the chocolate milk, I'm like, valid. I understand you. But
Like
if you get
straight
white milk, I'm horrified. Why are you doing that? You're a high schooler. No hate. No hate. This is
I
my
would
personal
pass.
opinion. But you should not drink milk at 12 o'clock on a normal day. Sorry.
I just remember biology freshman year when Miss Holmes, she was like, you don't need milk anymore. Like, you need it when you're a baby, but you don't anymore. Like, there's no reason to have it. And I was like, you low-key right.
That's
And I was like,
music
why
to
have
my
I been,
ears.
why have I been drinking it?
What does like an average tray look like for you? Would you say like walk us through? Like I need to know like
What you put on your tray?
yeah, like do you get like is there like a special extra treat that you get? Like at my lunch table, everybody gets the donut.
Okay.
Condiments, like what are we?
Well, something that I have never gotten, but I know every one of my friends literally devoured and loved last year was the banana bread.
I knew you were going to say that. I don't know why. but I
Yes,
was
you
like,
know Mackenzie at the end of the day is gonna get her banana bread.
banana bread.
And so at the end of lunch, they would go and get their banana bread, even if they didn't even get school lunch. That's what they would go and get. Which, honestly, I think this honestly could bring down my credibility. I don't get any of that. I have never ever bought like chips, extra chips, or like a donut or a Pop-Tart, nothing. I've never gotten any of those things.
I actually never have either.
I just feel
time.
like it just like, you don't really need to.
I just
agree.
feel like I don't really need to. My mom, like, if I really want that stuff, like, she'll get it for me.
Right.
And like I low-key don't have time to eat
Yeah.
that much.
Exactly.
I know.
Like I'm such a talker. Like I just talk so much at lunch
Yeah.
that like you can't like put food in your mouth while words are coming back.
Yeah.
But
So
normally
you
my
don't
tray just looks like whatever meal I want to get. I will have it on my big compartment. Then salad. Sometimes tater tots, sometimes not. Most of the time not now. And then just like probably another fruit or vegetable. And then ketchup. If I need it for my tater tots.
Okay.
Ketchup.
Not honey mustard.
Honey mustard or ketchup. Sometimes I really like my ketchup
Really?
and honey mustard.
I think the honey mustard here is so scrumptious.
The honey mustard here is really
I
good.
love honey mustard.
Our ranch though, not my favorite. Not my
Really?
favorite.
I don't
the
like
ranch-
it either. I like restaurant style, like, you know,
Yes.
where it's more creamier. Like,
I don't think our ranch is supreme. I couldn't think of
Yeah, I
Top,
don't eat
but-
ranch, so I've never tried it.
Interesting.
I'm just picky about my ranch.
Me too.
To be honest,
Me
like-
too. You have to be picky about
Yeah.
ranch.
Because, like, everyone has different opinions of a ranch.
Yeah.
I so agree.
Yeah.
All right, let's move to the pyramid.
Yeah. All right, Chloe. We have like a little special treat for you. Well, really, it's for us. Would you please show us your ranking, Dance Mom pyramid style?
I absolutely will. Okay, on the bottom of the pyramid, not because it's bad, not because I don't like it. It's just because it's not my favorite. I have never once gotten it because I just do not like this food in general, but I do know a lot of teachers and a lot of people literally love it, and this is their favorite school lunch. So that's why it's included in the pyramid. So it is barbecue. The Thursdays, I just know, me personally, I will not be in that lunch line. That is normally the day I bring my own lunch because I just personally do not like barbecue and I never have. Not anything against it, but just not a highlight for me. Now, our second to last on the pyramid. It just needs to be highlighted on here because I'm really thankful for the amount of options we get because I know a lot of people love this kind of stuff, and it is the pre-made food. Everyone who doesn't love a good like yogurt parfait or an Uncrustable, I know a lot of people will get those. Sometimes I see people walking around with those big salads, so we had to highlight those. And then third to last, buffalo chicken bites. I know people love these. I know a lot of people who actually love these, and these are their favorite school lunch, so I knew it needed to be highlighted. Personally, I think they're good. I don't get them, but I do think they're very, very good. Now, third, I think this is the best, most highlighted option that is on here that most people will die for. Everyone who doesn't love these, and it is Bosco sticks. I know a lot of people who would sell their soul for some Bosco sticks.
I am one of those people.
Yes.
I love Bosco sticks.
I know some people that would probably buy a 150 frozen thing of them and make them on their own.
They
Because
sell
they're
them at Walmart.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's exactly what I was talking
I didn't know
about.
this.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I think if anyone knows me, they would think this is my number one choice. Honestly, I think I talk about it more than I talk about myself, which kind of crazy because I talk about myself a lot. But it's just amazing, the options you have with it. Everything that goes on there is perfect. I literally love it. I will dress it up and I will eat it every single time. Never once has it failed me. It does sometimes really make me full, so that's really good. Okay. Potato bowl, the best thing on the school lunch menu, except for number 1. That really has my heart. Okay. Number 1, amazing every single time. The amount of options, perfect. Everything you can put on there, perfect. That's nacho bowl. Friday's my favorite lunch day. It really gets me through the week knowing I have a really great lunch at the end of the week. And it's just perfect. And they make it good every single time. And the amount of options, I personally don't get the rice, but I do think it's good. I get beef, perfect. And then the nacho cheese, lettuce, sour cream, and the salsa. Literally the perfect bowl every single time. And it tastes the same every single time. It's perfect.
Okay, now we have a survey of the Staley High School student body population. And we're just going to discuss some of these results with you and see what you think. Number 1, not surprising, my personal fave, Bosco sticks.
I knew it would be at the top before this even got brought up. I know it's a fan favorite. I know it's the most loved in the school. It is perfect every single time. So I'm totally fine with that being number 1. Totally fine with it.
I'm like a little embarrassed to say this, but like whenever it's Bosco stick day, like I will like I don't purposely stay up till midnight, but like if I'm up the night before and it like is after midnight, like I will text my best friend Kara that's also obsessed with Bosco sticks and I'll be like, happy Bosco stick day.
See, that's the fandom I know that Bosco Sticks
Yeah.
has, so I'm not surprised that it got first.
Guys, I've never had Bosco sticks.
That's crazy. Especially as a senior, it's been hard. It's been really hard for me this year because I know I'll like never eat them again.
Girl, Walmart.
I know, but like I actually don't think they're the same there.
That might be the most
They did
insane
here.
thing
Okay.
I've ever heard.
It's no,
Actually-
it's not just me who feels this way. Like I bet if we did like a random poll of seniors and we were like, because it's like a common conversation I hear in these classrooms.
I actually
It's like,
have heard a couple of my senior friends saying they're gonna miss
gosh.
school lunch. So I know I'm not the only lover of school lunch.
Guys,
it's sad.
pull up to the landing where I work. They have Bosco sticks. I know they do. It's an appetizer. And there's like 6 of them. They're tiny and they have ranch and marinara and that's what you dip it in. And it's restaurant style ranch. So like,
You might have to go
Should we
try.
go?
Yeah, should we go?
we should
I
taste
think
test
we
while
should
I'm
go.
working.
Podcast part 2.
Second on the list, nacho / burrito / I think that says burrito bowls
Oh.
bar.
Absolutely perfect every single time. I think it should be second. Honestly, I think it should be second as a whole school ranking. So I am totally fine with that, and I love it every single time.
Third, we go to mashed potato bowl.
Yep, absolutely should be third. These options, I knew my ranking would be accurate. I knew it would be good because those are all solid. I have made mashed potatoes bowls at home. So good. So good. Not as good as the school, but very, very good. So,
Number
yeah.
4, pizza.
I never get it. I personally just don't like Pizza Hut. I don't think that's the best option. So that's why I don't get it. I also don't really like pizza. So no
as well.
hate. But
Number 5, tacho bar.
I absolutely think tachos are great, but I mean, just not my personal favorite.
We have some other little mentions in here: rice noodle bar, spicy chicken sandwich, spicy mini mozzarella bites, the Thai spicy chicken. But now we're gonna talk about our least favorites, least voted on. Okay, there's one that's like messed up, so like there's only really 4. Now at the bottom we have cheeseburger.
Never once gotten it. I know some people do. Personally, never have. I just, not my favorite.
Number 3, orange chicken.
Also, again, never gotten it. Never gotten it.
Then number 2, this is very surprising to me, but the popcorn chicken.
I think this is rude, honestly, because
I
I
agree.
love the popcorn chicken, and I would have had it on my list if it wasn't so close
To the mashed potato bowl.
Right.
Because
No.
they have that and the mashed potatoes, so it's basically just deconstructed mashed potato bowl. How do you not like it? So it literally is so good. I
I would so agree with you.
And I feel like that's so like It's like traditional, like it's chicken. Like
Yeah.
how do you hate that?
Like, how do you hate it?
How is that lower than?
And honestly, I think it's honestly your fault for not like getting the right sauces or something.
I would agree,
Like if
right.
you don't think it's good, sorry, that's your fault.
Try the honey mustard.
Yeah.
Something is wrong with you.
Okay, hot take. I'm gonna say this on here too, so that if somebody ever sees me doing this, like I can just say that I do it, and like we can like not like be weird about it. But I do dip my Bosco sticks in honey mustard.
We listen and we don't judge.
I'm glad
Listen, we
we
don't
took a
judge.
moment of silence because that is not okay to me.
Like I'll dip like one of them in marinara, but then like I'm like no, like I'd rather eat honey
You're just a
mustard.
honey mustard
Also,
lover.
something
yeah.
I have seen you do that really, really
Oh.
kind of makes me want to throw up in my mouth is you put your honey mustard on top of your tater tots.
I do.
That's
That is true.
disgusting. That's
Okay.
moral.
Gosh.
And I will see Ellia on B days, B-day lunch, second lunch,
Oh my God.
and I will see her walk out of that line, and I will see a pool of honey mustard on top of tater tots, and every single time I think about like what it would taste like to eat a soggy, literally just honey mustard covered. Just drink it.
But,
Take
okay,
a spoon and drink the
I
honey
just
mustard.
want to say, like, honey mustard is my second favorite food of all time after bagel with cream cheese.
She's honestly
diet.
using the potatoes as a vessel just for the honey mustard.
I know.
She needs an excuse.
Okay,
for
but
it.
here's the thing. It's that I never have room on my tray anywhere else because I get so many oranges.
Dude, that's what I imagine you with like the freaking soaked
literally-
potatoes and
yeah.
just a pool of
No.
orange juice.
I
like,
cannot
this is
like.
insane.
If there's space on my tray, I put honey mustard like in a little spot. But if there's no space, then it's like, well,
gotta add it on.
See,
Put it right
the
on
thing
top.
about me is like I will sometimes put it like in my tray, like away from as many tater tots as I can or whatever. But I will just put it on top. I will just put my ketchup on top of things. Like if I'm like, okay, I know I'm probably not gonna really eat it.
Honey mustard.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna eat the grapes that I just put my ketchup on. I'm just putting it on there because I have no more room.
I
You
genuinely
put it on your grapes?
Not to eat. It's just like, okay, I know I need a little bit of ketchup.
There's something wrong with both of y'all because
I'm
I don't
confused
think
by
any
how
of my food. I can't
my-
put sauce.
No, it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. It's like, oh, I have no more room left, and there's like 3 grapes right there. I'm just gonna put my ketchup right on top of it. I don't care.
I don't know how my thing makes you throw up in your mouth, but like you can like casually say put ketchup on your grapes.
I would have just like. asked
I'm
for,
not
like, a
eating the
random
ketchup
thing.
grapes.
I don't know, like you know,
I'm
like,
not eating the ketchup
So you
grapes.
just, like,
the
use
thing
your
that the
tater
tots
tots,
are
like-
in. I would have just like asked for an empty one.
Who has the time for that in the lunch line?
I don't
Let's
know.
go do that today.
You know what? We might ask them to supply it down there because some people don't have room.
I feel like that would just turn into a bunch of trash.
That's true.
Oh, another thing I do like is how we use paper little ramekins. Like
Yeah,
a lot of
I like
none of our stuff really is plastic except for our forks, which I feel like we could change eventually, but it doesn't need to happen right now.
Right now, we're doing good, guys. We're doing good, Falcons.
We're doing good, Falcons.
Good job,
except for
Falcons.
stop throwing away our fruit without touching
Yeah.
it.
We can work on that.
Falcons love food. Falcons love fruit. Eat it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can work on our overall health.
I don't know if I said number one. Number one, barbecue bar. But okay, I should have read it differently because I'm reading it from like least
3, 2,
favorite to
1.
like, yeah. So like this one has like the most votes out of the least favorites. So it's like actually like
Ew.
the real least favorite is the cheeseburger, and this is like
What's funny is I know I filled out this survey.
really and
When it came out, I filled out this survey for sure.
Thank you, Chloe. Everybody, please fill out the surveys that you get from Miss Burgett.
On our survey.
See, I think the barbecue bar being that low is totally fine with me. I just don't think it's very good. I know, like, Miss Holmes and I swear Mr. Brent swear by the barbecue bar, but I just doesn't get me excited. I don't want it.
I don't like barbecue.
I don't like barbecue,
I feel
either,
like-
especially pulled pork.
Yeah.
I eat
Which
it.
is what we have.
That's what I get. I get the chicken.
I didn't know they had chicken.
But I do have chicken. I feel like okay.
Dang. I didn't. That's a lot of options. I didn't even know that.
Not really.
Okay.
The camera died.
We were just talking too much. So I think that brings us, of this segment. To the end of this segment, we are trying to do a little something special, and if we don't, then this part might be kind of awkward. Maybe we can cut it out.
Yeah.
But there might be more.
We're working on something. We'll see.
Yeah. What do you love about your job and about school lunch in general?
Oh my gosh, well, seeing all you guys every day was always obviously a highlight, and Just the challenge. Every day something's different, and just feeding you guys.
What is like I would say like the lunch workers, like what's like the biggest pet peeve that students do so we can like raise awareness and get people to stop?
I guess I would say, I hate to say it, theft. Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, some people have sticky fingers with drinks and sometimes Dippin' Dots. And we know that because of the inventory. I take inventory, so I know how much we sell. I can run reports, and we kind of bump it up to what I order, and if it doesn't match up, there's loss.
Wow, I didn't know people did that.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's why we had to put those signs up. Dr. Wheeler gave them to us because he's aware of it. They're there, and most kids don't know, but there's a camera right over there, so all of us are on camera right now, and I can actually go to the campus supervisor and say, hey, can you run the tape? I know exactly what time, and we can actually zoom in, and we can see people do things
Caught
that they shouldn't be
red-handed.
doing, unfortunately. But I will say there are a lot more good than bad.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? A lot.
Very good.
That's what makes our job enjoyable, because most of you all appreciate what we do, and you always say thank
Yeah.
you. So that means a lot to us.
That's so unfortunate. Stop
Yeah.
stealing, guys. That is really bad.
Yeah.
We were asking, we had a student on our podcast earlier talk about like all her favorites because she's like obsessed with school lunch and it's like her favorite thing ever. So I'm gonna ask you the same thing. What is like your favorite?
My favorite personally is Fridays, the burrito nacho bowl.
That's her favorite.
Yeah, it's mine. But we are making some changes in January to the bar.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna take off the barbecue bar because it's not that popular.
That's
Believe it or
true.
not, and numbers don't lie. So we're gonna put in a baked potato bar. So because it's fall, we kind of went with things that are more fall-like. So
Yeah.
baked potato, and then you can top it with like chili, jalapenos, sour cream, those type of things.
Wow.
So that'll be fun.
Is this like exclusive information?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I love baked
Okay.
potatoes. That's so
In fact, the menu just came out a few hours ago, and we're taking off the Taco Crunch. Taco
Oh.
Crunch is going to be no longer. We're
Okay.
going to be adding a spaghetti meat sauce, which is another fall thing. And it's being served, I believe, with a cinnamon roll.
Oh.
And they're, from what I understand, really good. So,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's
New
exciting.
couple
changes.
fun things to change.
What is your favorite item or like day where you like, or what's your favorite thing to serve or like make?
Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite, to be honest with you. We're pretty busy every day.
Yeah.
Every day. I come in at 5 o'clock in the morning every day. The next employee comes in at 6:15, and we leave at 2:15. So we work hard for you guys. You don't
Yeah.
realize it, but yeah.
Thank you. We
It's amazing.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you
We
so
wash all
much.
the fruit, fresh fruit, and we cut all the grapes. We cut all the kiwi, and you know we're serving close to 1,100 of you. That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
What do you think the most underrated lunch is?
Underrated. I would say the PB&Js.
Really?
I really would. And they're Crustables,
Yeah.
just like you can buy in the store. They're actually one of our most expensive items in the kitchen, believe it or not. PB&J's have been around
It's
forever.
classic.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
classic, and if you're in a hurry and you want to sit down with your friends and not wait in line, grab a PB&J, man.
Right.
But it's okay if you don't, because everyone loves a hot meal.
Is there anything else that you would like to tell Staley, like the student body from the lunch staff?
A heartfelt thank you for eating with us. It supports us in our jobs that we do, and also all the thank yous. The thank yous mean so much to us, and we hear them constantly. And we also love when you guys say, when we say enjoy your lunch, and you guys say you too. And that's okay. I know most people go, oh, forget it. Oh, never mind. you never know if we all have eaten already.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I don't eat until like third lunch comes through. So it's okay. You do it because you're being nice. So we don't mind that.
Amazing.
Okay, guys, if you didn't hear, we're making a lot of changes. So instead of the, what is it, barbecue bar, it's baked potato bar. And then instead of taco crunch, it's spaghetti with meat sauce, and you get a cinnamon roll with that actually. And then Bosco sticks will be every Thursday.
Okay, we're on FaceTime with Chloe right now. You're on camera for the podcast because we just interviewed the lunch ladies and we found out shocking new intel, many changes to the lunch menu, and we thought you should be the first to know and we wanted to put you on. Basically, barbecue bar is no more. They're getting rid of it next month.
Let's go.
They're switching it with
is
the
that it?
yeah. No. They're switching it with the baked potato bar. Okay, and like there's like chili and like sour cream and cheese. Like you can put stuff on it. Also, Bosco sticks are now every Thursday permanently with the baked potato, and then
No way.
they're also getting rid of the taco crunch, and instead they're getting spaghetti with meat sauce and a cinnamon roll.
That actually sounds so good. And a cinnamon roll? I've heard
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
and you'll be happy to know we talked to her about the pretzel idea, and she said she'll talk to people about it.
Yes.
No way.
I'm
Yes
serious.
way. I'm so happy. This is so amazing. She was so
I'm
sweet.
excited. So now we're gonna have to review the lunches later.
I know,
Now
we're gonna have
to
to-
make the difference.
We'll have to do a part
Now that
2.
we're changes. Oh
Chloe,
my god.
You're making such a difference in your community through this podcast.
I literally am changing the Staley community forever.
Chloe
Literally,
McClendon brought back
spaghetti
pretzels.
Sounds so good.
You know, with the cinnamon
so
roll.
good. That actually sounds so gas. And a baked potato bar, they used to have that. I know that for a fact because Miss Sullivan used to talk about it all the time. And now they're bringing it back.
Anyways, we just wanted you to be like the first to know because we know that, you know, this is a special topic to you and it's very close to your heart.
Yes, I'm so happy and I'm so glad they're making these changes. This is going to be great.
Chloe, do you want to say bye to the podcast for us?
Bye, podcast.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks. Bye. Hey guys, it's Ellia. I'm in the cafeteria right now, and after my podcast episode yesterday, the filming, I was like, I need to document today because, well, when you watch the episode, like, you'll get it. But we have all my favorite things. First, we have the Bosco sticks. Then this is what Chloe was talking about. I put honey mustard on my tater tots, and then I like, it's low-key like honey mustard soup, but like I love honey mustard, so it's fine. And then I dip my Bosco sticks in the honey mustard, and then my favorite thing ever, I have all the oranges. So I just want to thank you for watching this video. This is like a special message for me, and I love all of you. Thank you.